John, congratulations on a quite magnificent fight back, but you looked dead and buried at 8-4 down. What can you put your finger on what sort of turned the tide there?
Yeah, me playing bad and I brought Cazoo down to my level. Simple as that, really. He was playing like the world-class player he is, and I was just playing like a club player, and it was embarrassing, really. 8-4, and I can't believe I won the game. I don't know how I've won that game, because obviously my play wasn't great at all day. So, I'm delighted I'm through, but I don't know. It's one of the games. Can't believe it.
You must take a lot of pride to summon that fight back out of the blue, though, having been struggling so much and him playing so well. I suppose it just shows just to never give in.
No, I know you never give in, but I think deep down, I think you just think to yourself, God, I'm struggling today, and I just can't wait for him to finish me off. But as I said, I won a couple of frames to get back to 8-6, and then he kept on missing, really, which earlier on he was just looking fabulous. So he was. So no, brilliant win. Probably one of my best wins ever, really, to come 8-4 down against someone like Cazoo, who was hitting the ball great.
When you're in a position like that and you're trying to somehow claw your way back, do you have to look out for those little things, maybe they're starting to miss, starting to show some jitters, to try and feed off and try and lift yourself up?
Yeah, but then I went 9-8 in front, and then I had a good chance, and then I misread where the black was going to go. I think the black went back on its spot, and then I was beginning to run out of position, and then Cazoo made an unbelievable break to make it 9-all, and then I'm thinking, God, I've had my chance here and I probably blew it. But then the last frame went a bit scrappy. I managed to get a few points in front, and then obviously the way the colours and that was, I was like a strong favourite near the end. So, no, brilliant to go over the line.
And we're obviously in the business end of the season. This is a massive event, the Crucible on the horizon. And with that in mind, how important was it not to kind of go out to a heavy defeat here? It would have been very difficult to then go into the Crucible off the back of that.
Yeah, it would have been difficult, obviously, the way I'd played, and obviously if it was a heavy defeat, 9-10-4, 10-5, I'd have been going now on like maybe bad vibes getting there. But now obviously I've got a second life here. Go home, practice for a few days, need to put some hours in, serious hours in, to try and come back down and give Judd a look at a game on Saturday.
And I must ask you, it was obviously a very eventful weekend for yourself, wasn't it? You boarded a plane in Gibraltar thinking that you'd blown your chance of the bonus, got off on the other side £150,000 richer. That must have been quite the experience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I've stood on just now, really. In the last 2 or 3 days, it's a lucky boy, as I said before, really lucky.
And it's a huge opportunity, as you say, against Judd or Luca coming up at the end of this week. It's a massive event, and obviously the first time you've won a match at it, so a real chance to try and go all the way now.
Yeah, played it twice before. Ronnie beat me, Judd beat me, so you're playing against unbelievable players. So no, I'm delighted to win my first game in the Tour Championship, and then this is a massive tournament. In my eyes, it's probably in the top 2 or 3 now on the tour we've got just now. So delighted to have another chance to come down and play well.